bright morning, full of birds chirping, trees swaying, and breeze slowing. You can smell the faint scent of dew still evaporating from the damp greenery. You are strolling to your high school for the exceptional, more like dream-filled idiots. But hey, you are one of those too, so what can you say? A smile tugs at your lips as you begin to see the tall entrance coming into sight. You look down to make sure you had your student ID on you, and you spot the card in the front of your binder and sigh, relieved that for once you didn't forget it. Usually, you ended up getting locked out and had to walk all the way back to your house to get it, which always resulted in you being late and getting a scolding from the class rep, your friend, and your crush, Tenya Iida. Hearing heavy stomping behind you, you turn and see spiky blonde hair and crimson eyes. A smile tugs at your lips, seeing the hot head. You hate it to admit it, but you love when he gets mad. It's pretty damn funny. Hey, Katsu! Out of my way, you damn extra! He yells, bumping you with his shoulder, causing your thing to spill over the ground. Say the extra walking away, you say, hoping he'd hear you, and he did. He stops and turns to you. What did you say? He yells, a fire burning his eyes. A smirk tugs at your lips as you begin gathering your things. Hey, don't ignore me. He growls, stomping up back over to you. You pick up the last pencil and look up to him with your sly smirk. Are you trying to pick up a fight with me? He yelled, clearly exasperated. His fist is balled up, and his eyebrow twitching. I'm sorry, were you saying something extra? You say slightly and knock his shoulder. He yells unholy insults as you sprint to class, knowing it wouldn't be good if he caught you. You turn the corner, feet sliding across the floor as you spot the overly huge 1A classroom door. You quickly enter and shut the door behind you with your smirk. What is the meaning of this? It is rude to barge into a room, Tenya says, as the eyes of the few class members who had already arrived land on your panting figure. Well, at least I'm not late, you speak with tired smile. She's got a point. So you boys, watching the scene played out, Ida sighs, knowing she's right. Yes, I guess so. He mumbles and pushes his glass up. I will allow it as long as you shut up in time. He chops the air, causing a giggle to escape your lips. Yes, sir! You salute, causing a few of the class members to crack up. That's when you hear a loud swearing and a series of explosions coming closer. Oh shit! You mumble and dive towards a desk. What's your mouth? Oh God, did you provoke him again? Midoriya trembles as you scramble behind him. Before you even open your mouth to speak, the door is kicked down, followed by an angry porcupine ready to release his fury upon you. I know you're in here, bitch! He yells, scanning the room for you, ignoring Ida's claim of disapproval. Protect me, Deku! You whimper with big puffy eyes. He gulps and looks up to see Bakugo standing in front of him, with painful glare brightened across him. Midoriya yelps. With a jump, a small explosion starts to exert from Bakugo's palm. Get off the way, Deku, or I'll blow you both to hell! He yells, wanting you to feel the full throat of his wrath. This is an unacceptable behavior, Bakugo Katsuki. To aim your quirk at an innocent person, you must be insane. Ida yells, doing multiple hand shoves. You wanted to, nerd! He yells, turning towards Ida, who continues to scold him. Oh no, not my man! You think and teleport behind Bakugo and karate chop him in the head. Don't yell at Tenya, you jerk what? You continue to karate chop him until it gets unsettlingly quiet. You slowly stop seeing Midoriya stumble back into his desk with a look of pure horror. You gulp and look Bakugo, who is turning slowly to bore his eyes into your very core. Sweat begins to bead your forehead, and nervously a smile creeps onto your lips. Sorry? You speak, coming off more as a question than a statement. You bitch! He yells, sending a series of explosions your way. You quickly teleport out of the way and onto his back and into a monkey hold. I'm sorry! You yell and teleport him into the courtyard, where you continue to shriek and hold onto his explosive figure the best you can. You aren't an extra, you're the best! You yell, gripping him tightly. The best! He finally throws you off of him. Landing on your back, you groan and pant. Don't forget it, stupid nerd, he says and storms away. You sigh and stay laying on the courtyard ground, feeling tired from using your quirk to teleport that long of a distance. You see, your quirk is teleportation. You can teleport as long as you can see where you are going, leaving a navy blue mist behind. The longer distance, the more energy you use, and vice versa. You can also teleport objects, inanimate and animate. Same applies here. The heavier the load, the more energy is taken. The lighter the load, the less energy it takes up. So there you lay, on the dirt and grass-covered ground, feeling defeat, tired and somehow extremely pumped for the day. Are you okay? You look up to see none other than your class rep standing in front of you, worry plastered across his features along with steam pumping from his engines. He kneels down and offers you his hand. Blushing deeply, you take it and wince at your now bruising back. I saw how he threw you. Do you need to go to recovery, girl? He asked once he pulled you up onto your feet. No. You mumble and place your other hand over your face. Aren't you going to scold me? You question, waiting for his warm hand to leave yours and his strong voice to talk down at your actions. It's silent for a moment, before his hand slightly squeezes yours. No, you did the right thing by getting him out of the classroom, though I should warn you to not bother him. You look up at Iida with wide eyes and a small smile. He isn't looking at you because of a faint blush dancing across his cheeks. You can feel your heart rate increase and wipe your eyes. Thank you, Iida. It really means a lot to hear your praise. You whimper, causing him to look back at you with wide eyes. What? He starts. But you embrace him tightly and sniffle. His face turns 3 shades darker because of the sudden overworking of his heart. I'm late. It screeches and practically picks you up bridal style, causing you to yelp as he used his quirk to rush to the school halls. Feeling dizzy from the rushing, he sets you down and opens the door to reveal Aizawa at the front of the room. Aizawa's eyes scan the two of you, and he sighs, obviously regretting everything. Take your seats. I don't want to hear excuses. He mumbles and turns back to his paper.